What's going on? I was just thinking to myself, you got some people that's been through so much in life to where they don't even get mad no more. Things that would rub some people the wrong way, it doesn't necessarily rub them the wrong way. Some people have been through the ringer so much in life to where they have become numb to the madness. And that's how you know you've been through it, when you become numb. Some people will wonder why certain individuals don't get mad or they don't get bent out of shape over things. Well, because they've been disappointed enough. They've been hurt enough. They've been through so much adversity in life to where they don't get mad. And there are some people like that. The storms have gotten so bad in some people's life to where they don't even get mad. And you're like, man, why this person don't get mad? Why they don't show no emotion? Why they don't seem mad about their situation? Well, some people been beat down so bad to where they become numb. It's kind of like people who grow up in the hood and they witness so much catastrophic, they witness so many catastrophic events to where they become immune to it. I couldn't imagine becoming immune to seeing people get brutally murdered. But there are some people who become immune to certain things because they've witnessed so much of it. And some people have been beat down so bad in life to where they've become immune to catching hell. And that's why some people don't get mad. They like, well, why some people don't get frustrated? Why they don't show their anger? Well, because they've become numb. Usher had a song called Numb. You just go numb. And I understand people who've become numb to certain circumstances in life. You know, they've been through so much, been mistreated so many times in life to where they've just become numb to all the BS. And I understand what it's like to become numb, because circumstances in life can cause you to become numb. Challenges, situations, obstacles in life can cause a person to become numb. So I understand. Life is it's a nonstop battle for some people. It's a smackdown for some people. And some people been through so much to where nothing phases them anymore. So don't think that a person is weak or soft because they don't get mad about certain things. It's just that after a while, you become used to the turmoil. You become used to the pain. You become immune to it. And once a person becomes immune to suffering, it's like second nature. It doesn't bother them anymore because they're numb to it. Just like you got some dudes who've been treated so bad by women, they've been rejected all of their life, ostracized, to the point where they've become numb to it. So never think that a person is soft or weak because they don't show emotion. Some people hide their emotions. Some people bury their emotions. You know, some people don't believe in showing their emotions. You know, they tell men that they shouldn't show their emotions. They tell men that they should bury their emotions. So don't ever think that a person is soft or weak because you may not see them lash out or you may not see them express any anger or frustration. Sometimes people that you don't see, sometimes you got to worry about certain people if they don't show emotion or anger or frustration, because that could be due to a lifelong beat down. You know, they've become numb to being treated bad. And it's sad that some people have to go through this. You know, they have to get beat down so bad to where they become immune to it, because no one should ever become immune to being in a bad position. No one should ever become immune to losing or just being in an unfortunate situation. But that's how it is for some people. It's unfortunate, but what can you do? Um, I truly believe there are a lot of people who wear masks and, you think everything is good, but they're really going through things, you know. That's why you can never judge a book by its cover. You might think that all is well with an individual, but all may not be well with them. They may really be going through it. And I just say, don't think that a person is content or happy with being in a bad position because they don't express anger, because they don't express frustration. Some people are numb. They've become numb to the madness. They've become numb to the persecution. They've become numb to bad experiences. You know, and it's sad that life has to be this way for some people. I've always had people ask me, man, you don't never seem like you could get mad, or you don't seem like nothing bothers you. Well, that's because I'm numb to all the madness. It's only so much disappointment a person can take until they become numb. And I truly believe, especially within, the urban communities, I believe this is why people do a lot of drugs and alcohol, to numb certain horrific events that have taken place in their life. Stuff that they don't want to talk about, stuff that they don't want to think about. It's real. So that's why I say people express things differently in life. Just because a person doesn't express anger or frustration, or because, a person may not show that they're mad, but just because they don't show they're upset, just because a person doesn't show that they're pissed off, doesn't mean they're not. It's just that people deal with their frustrations and anger in different ways. And society tells men that they're supposed to bury their emotions, which is dangerous, because I believe burying your emotions and suppressing your emotions is a very deadly thing to do. It's dangerous. And this is why you have men who end up going crazy and flying off the handle. And they end up in prison because society tells men to bury their emotions. And that's not something that you should do. I feel it's very good to be therapeutic and talk about circumstances, talk about problems and whatever you dealing with or whatever you've been through. It's therapy. It's good for you, because keeping everything all balled up is just not good. It's not the way to go. I know people deal with their problems differently, though. Some people believe in showing frustration and anger. Some people believe in showing that they're mad about things. And then you got some people who don't show they're mad about things. You'll think that they're happy, or you'll think that they're content with being in a bad position, but it's really not that way. It's just that everyone has a different way in which they deal with turmoil, in which they deal with circumstances. And that's pretty much the way that it is. That's why I always say, never judge a book by its cover. A person may look like everything is good with them, but you don't know what they're dealing with internally. And you don't know what they done been through. Some people done been through the ringer. And this is just my personal opinion. This is why some people don't express their frustration or their anger, because they've become numb to being in a bad position. And once you become numb to being in a bad position, it's just like second nature. But that's been today's discussion for now. We'll be back soon. You guys have a good Tuesday, and I'll talk to you momentarily.